understand from speaking to the industry people is that against the expectation which was there at the start of the month, we've seen better than estimated numbers. Where, for example, your equity inflows have snapped their 3-month falling streak and have come in at over 4,000 crore rupees. Although we are seeing a negative number for the overall mutual fund industry, but that is entirely down to the quarter end phenomenon. What do you make of the numbers, and what is it that stands out for you?
I would suggest that the negative number in the 61,000 crore which you saw for the quarter end, it's a quarter end phenomenon. So that is expected. There's absolutely no issue. But on the equity side, with the positive numbers coming up, shows that as there is a renewed interest coming back into the markets, and especially with the budget around the corner. So I think maybe people are trying to take some positions based on the budgetary sort of expectations. So I think that has brought in a new wave of inflows into the equity funds.
Also, obviously, given the fact that we've seen the markets rally for a 4th consecutive month in December, so there is that positive sentiment, but there is further positivity when you look at the individual categories, and both for the multi-cap as well as the small cap schemes, we saw a sharp jump in the inflows, while they are largely stable when it comes to the large caps as well as the mid-cap funds. Focused funds saw inflows of almost 1,800 crores. Now, what I want to really understand from this is that how much of this is down to the new schemes that were launched in the previous month, because we had new fund offerings from several of the AMCs. What is your thoughts over there?
That new fund offerings have mobilized a lot of money. There's no doubt on that. But the focus funds or the multi-cap funds are all like a risk management sort of a strategy that the investor is trying to play around, trying to say that instead of going into only large cap or only to small caps sort of thing, they are looking at broad basing their investments that they are planning to do. So I think that is where the money is coming in.
Okay, and while we had the SIP book coming in at almost 8,518 crore rupees, which is an all-time high, and we've steadily grown as far as the SIP book is concerned. Can you also help us understand what have been the new SIP accounts that have been added in the month of December? Because overall, in the last 2-year period, we've seen that underperformance from the markets not going down too well with the investors, and there has been some shift to other financial products as well, like your insurance. So could you give us more detail with respect to what has been the number of SIP accounts added last month?
In the last month, the number of SIP accounts was somewhere around 9 lakh new folios which got opened, and SIPs which got matured or maybe a little bit discontinuation is somewhere around 5.9 lakh SIP accounts. So the net is somewhere around 3.71 lakh fresh additions have happened.
All right, and so we ended the year of 2019 with a bang, strong SIP book, AUM, equity AUM at record levels, the total mutual fund industry AUM at 27 lakh crore rupees plus is an all-time high as well. Going into the new year of 2020, what is your expectation as far as the entirety of 2020 is concerned?
Yeah, the last calendar year we grew at around 16%. So hopefully in this new year, with all the steps being taken by the government of India for promoting the economy and all those things, I personally believe the market should look up and the corporate earnings should go up. So that is a premise under which I am looking at it, and with much liquidity back into the system, we should see the equity markets doing well, and with interest rates also falling, the debt market also should do well. So with both these markets doing well, we should see the mutual fund market doing reasonably well. We should see at least around 16 to 18% growth for the next calendar year.
All right, so we leave it at that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking to us.